Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation, with some breaking news that I actually had a little bit of insight on quite a while ago. Did someone buy $50 million worth of Silver Eagles recently with plans to spend $1 billion more on silver? Let's explore! Ah, the Silver Eagle, the coin we love to hate, especially now with its premiums, and some because of its design change. But there is one particular whale out there, and if you can think of the largest whale that's ever roamed the seas, I don't know if that's the sperm whale or the humpback, but regardless, whatever it is, this person very well may be it. I was first made known about this situation from Rocky Superstar, as he has contacts with this particular dealer, but it's not been completely confirmed. Well, Zero Hedge just came out with an article about this, which I think is quite intriguing to find out here that there is a buyer of up to $1 billion in Eagle coins that has emerged here. Now, this does not necessarily confirm at all, but Miles Franklin, Precious Metals, is the dealer, and Andy Scheckman is the gentleman here as the coin dealer this was disclosed from. It's a circulating story of a Texas female billionaire who has purchased a large amount of Silver Eagles. Yes, with these crazy premiums these days, she's buying all these Eagles. And maybe this very well maybe have contributed to the premiums because she has essentially bought such a large amount of them. So anyways, who reportedly filled her order through Miles Franklin, no one has, as of the writing of, yet ascertained the veracity of the claim. So Rocky could not confirm it either, as I had inquired about it to see, but nonetheless, this is a whale story of all whale stories. As market participants in the space for some time, we assume there is truth to the recent buys, as stated by the speaker with a touch of hyperbole on the potential future buys as relayed from the customer. Otherwise, who can know? The key statements were, the client wants us to tell the world that she placed this order. She claims that this is the first of several, up to $1 billion of orders she wants to place. And we don't know if that's specifically for Silver Eagles or just silver. In fact, I don't know. Of all the Silver Eagles that have been sold from the official sales reports, would that equal 50 million or $1 billion? I don't know. But these $1 billion or the rest of that money has not been spent yet, at least as we know. We have seen this before. The chances are, so have you. The order was likely real and had probably distorted silver premiums for months due to the supply crunch. Subsequent orders are not a given, but may happen. The two phrases listed above are very specific and designed to make a genuine statement about putting the speaker at risk. The speaker, to our knowledge, is a reputable professional with a keen understanding of the implications. I don't know, is this a Hunt Brothers type situation? Here is the clip.
Order. And the client actually wants us to tell the world that she placed this order. We received a $50 million wire without even as much as an email or a invoice to acknowledge it. She just wired the money. She bought close to 900,000 Silver Eagles. I cleaned out every Silver Eagle that I could find. We had 90,000 in stock. I had to find over 800,000. I called every distributor and took allocations into August. She bought over 1 million ounces of silver, the rest of it comprised of junk silver. Junk silver is becoming as rare as hen's teeth. The rest went into gold. And she claims this is the first of several up to $1 billion that she wants to place. She's a billionaire. Now, if you would have asked me any time in my career, someone says you're going to get a $50 million order, I'm like, yeah, right, whatever. But it happened. It's real. And I think that's emblematic of big money for the very, very first time in my career, waking up 10 days ago.
So there you go. Very interesting indeed. And that's straight from the dealer's mouth. He received this order. Now, Do you believe it? Is it hype? I don't know. And apparently, this article from Zero Hedge is approaching it with some level of caution on this. But nonetheless, HT Scottsdale Mint source video, which several reasonable geopolitical statements beyond the headline story are made. Historically, you announce after you are filled, not before. Therefore, this order could be a legit explanation for the premium stickiness over the last several months. Very well could be. But we know of no one who ever stated that they may buy $1 billion more after buying only $50 million of something. First time for everything, maybe, if the coins were in fact purchased and any amount more are bought in the future, then this whale did us all a public service by letting the dealer disclose. And very interesting indeed, and I would love to see how this translates to official sales report from the United States Mint. I know there's good channels out there like Silver Wolverine who do keep track of these, and I've not pulled this up because this is literally breaking news. First time I've seen it. Wanted to get this video out as soon as possible. But 900,000, it sounds like, for that one order, which means that if Miles Franklin is one of the APs, authorized purchasers, then it very well could be that he has locked in a great amount of silver. Now, it could be that some of these Eagles were last year's or the couple of years in stock that they have and not 2022's or 2021's. So the sales reports for the amount of Eagles sold, I don't know. I mean, there's obviously millions of Eagles sold per year, but I digress. But it'd be very interesting to see the timing of when that buy was made. I could somewhat guess based off of Rocky Superstar's contact to me, but very interesting indeed. So assume that the order was real. The order has been source filled, and premiums will continue to remain high through August. If she buys more, they have to go higher. If not, they will collapse. That's the way we will watch this. The black swan is if others get the fever to buy. The future will tell us more, which brings us to the last time a person announced their bullishness, only to, as of yesterday, exit the buys while last telling people he would not sell and that his asset was the future of money. That's Elon Musk, and we kind of go into that, but that's kind of where that is. So it could be a fake out. So regardless, here's I think there's a lesson we can take from this. If this really is true, that could have contributed to the high premiums. If she does plan on spending that much more money, I mean, good grief, up to $1 billion for silver? Where's she going to store it all? This is physical silver, likely mostly Eagles. Where's it going to go? I kind of question, I kind of doubt it. I do take Andy Scheckman for his word. He did take the order in. That is substantial. $50 million is substantial to spend on Silver Eagles for sure, especially such high premium. But obviously, if she's a billionaire, money's no object. She's fine with I mean, she may have started that. She could have contributed to these high premiums. But nonetheless, if she plans on spending $1 billion of orders, that may get other people to want to buy before the premiums go up. Do not fall for that trap. I would caution against buying just because somebody's trying to essentially corner the physical market here with so much orders placed for silver. I would not bet on that. That is highly suspect in my view. If Andy was smart, he probably would not take that word for it unless he really knows her. I don't know. But apparently, if he just got the money wired to him and with this, without an invoice or what have you, that is a little bit strange in my view. Again, there are some questions here. This was posted, I believe, with a healthy level of skepticism, and I think that's good to do. It'll be very interesting to see how this plays out. But nonetheless, to see it in print here from Zero Hedge, and immediately made me think of a great member of this community, Rocky Superstar, who shared it with me. So I thought I'd share it with you. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Would like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch, and encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.